What's up, guys? So, I went to my local today to try out Byleth. My local was DNA in Jersey, and just to make it there, talking about what happened at my local, all the different rounds, thoughts, etc. So, let's get into it with the Galaxy Brain experience. So, we're on Byleth. I told myself, win or lose, I'm going to Byleth no matter how easy the matchup is, how hard the matchup is, if I make it to Grands, if I get 0-2. You know, I'm going to tank my local PR ranking and go Byleth. So, I've been playing a lot of Byleth the past few days, you know, on stream, off stream, doing a lot of labbing, just figuring the character out. Character is fun, you know, a lot of people think the character is fun. The best I've heard this character described is that she, and yes, we're saying she because female Byleth is... But anyway, she is Zoner Ganondorf, and I think that's super true. So, first round my local, I fought a Samus player who kind of just ran away and shooting charge shots. And I won 2-0, got a lot of cheesy kills that my opponent wasn't ready for. But I noticed I really couldn't chase the character. I couldn't punish these charge shots or missiles when I expected them. And even when my opponent was putting himself in the corner, I was just like, yeah, man, you doing that? And we tried to punish you in the corner. Oh, you jumped away or rolled away. Well, I gotta chase you across the map then. And it was very annoying. And there's so many openings, shoot a projectile between my pressure, my aerials. So many chances to use dash attacks and zeros, and there's just so many situations where it's I'm getting out of range, and it's hard for me to not get punished. My opponent's aware of stuff, and I can't really edge guard with the character that well. I can't go off and repunish to tether unless I want a nair, but the nair isn't really reliable, which I'll talk about more later. And her 2-frame. So not good. They rely on the opponent messing up with down tilt or forward smash, or they're just slow, down air, side aerial side B, down smash, and if you miss them, you get punished. So I won that, but it was my first round, and it was already I did get by first round by the way. So it was already really hard though. You know, I know what my opponent's gonna do anything about just running away and shooting charge shots. Second match I fought RJ's Yoshi. That went a lot more smoothly. Yoshi's a character that doesn't really just run away and throw projectiles, but he has to kind of get in your face and throw aerials out. So, one thing I noticed when I got hit, I got comboed hard. I don't have the air mobility to escape combos, follow-ups, so even non-true combos felt basically true. Because I don't have a fast area to combo break, nor do I have any air movement. So getting hit was really bad. But I noticed when I can outrange a character and I can kind of make them fight me, it's a lot more manageable. Alright, Yoshi's jumping around, doing whatever. Back air, forward air, side B if the jump's too predictable. Although, offline, side B is way too laggy to catch people. Because unless someone commits to an attack at range, people are going to see some sort of animation and go, oh shoot, that's a big charge, it must be side B, and the air dodge or double jump away or shield it or whatever. And it's really easy to punish on whiff. Even if someone's in the air, they can kind of fall and then just dash grab you or dash attack you and press you for free. It's very hard to deal with. But yeah, so I noticed I was able to really catch my opponent going high. Whenever RJ would jump with Yoshi and throw an egg off stage, I would just meet him with double jump back here. And I had double jump back here because their jump heights are so low that I have to hard call out, hard react, and really space. But I was killing at 80 consistent off stage with double jump back air reads or run off stage fair reads, because tipper aerials are really powerful. And yeah, I just felt pretty comfortable. Because if he got close to me, I could just kind of nair to keep him out. The nair disjoint's pretty nice. I can use up tilt, I can use forward tilt whenever he tries to go on the ground. Even surprisingly, arrows were annoying for him because he'd have to shield them sometimes. And I was just oh, you're shielding an arrow? That's cool. So, I don't know, that felt comfortable with playing matchup. Only thing I really didn't like is when I got hit, it just felt really bad. And I kind of relied on platforms with my land to just take a guess how my opponent kind of messes up. Third round, I fought an Incineroar player, I don't know his tag, and I just lost. So, one thing that caught my eye was, he kept ledge jumping, right? I knew he was going to ledge jump, so I wanted to call him out with jump back air. However, because Byleth's jump height is so low, when my opponent does ledge jump into whatever, I can't reach it with full hop height. But if I do double jump back air, I go over their ledge jump, so maybe I could do short hop double jump back air, kind of catch their ledge jump, but that's commit to a double jump back here. I call it the ledge jump with a hard read. Otherwise, my punishes for a ledge jump is forward tilt, which is a really good ledge jump option, But it's not what I want to use against Incineroar, because I don't really want to play the mix-up game of, like, kind of get to the ledge and space some forward tilt to time them right, versus a character such as Incineroar, who gets in your face and kills you. I could also go for Nair, but, like, Nair's a lot of issues. One of them is people fall out of it, so it's, like, kind of, it's not as bad as Pit's Nair, but I notice a lot of times I hit people with, like, Nair, and I'm kind of, like, drifting to them, like, too close to them, I drift past them, or, like, I'm not close enough to them, and they just fall out, and they can punish me. Or the other issue with Nair ledge trapping, why I really don't like it, is that it's very easy for, like, someone to get hit behind you. Like, if you, like, dash forward Nair, a lot of times they get knocked on stage, and you can't really chase that too well at, like, above 0%. So they just get on stage, and then you have to play the entire neutral game again, while putting yourself in the corner. Obviously, I could probably space it by just kind of, like, go to the ledge, and, like, give myself the right range, so if they jump, I catch Nair and puts them off stage. But it's also not rewarding. Nairs don't do that much damage. Each hit is, like, 1 point something damage. Even the final hit's, like, 3 damage, so the risk reward in that move is pretty lackluster. And yeah, and the Tri-Catch's landing is very hard because forward air and back air being so, you know, they're long, they're thin, so like it's very hard to actually hit someone in the air with that move when they can adjust, like, you know, their fall speed, when air dodge just avoids it pretty easily, and then they can, like, land the punish me. So yeah, that was just a big issue, and ledge trapping is gonna be a big issue. Like, I'll talk about it more later. Also, here at edge guard him. Like, I go off stage in, like, Fair and Barra maybe, but since Byleth is so slow, it's like you can kind of react to it and just go high or low depending on where I go. Lack of 2 frames hurts. I think I mentioned... No, yeah, I mentioned how, like, the lack of 2 frames for the character in proper edge guards really hurts. And the other thing I noticed, since the character is as slow as Ganondorf, Incineroar gets to chase me down. And, like, most characters when they fight Incineroar and they chase him down, like, they can kind of fight Incineroar with, like, fire, like, throw out big hitboxes or combos or whatever. But not really Byleth. So, like, Incineroar can kind of jump at me, you know, absorb my attacks and, like, or counter the attacks using against me. Since I'm so slow, I can't run away from side B. Like, when Incineroar wants to side B me, I just have to take it. I can't outrun it. And it's so bad. I can't jump away either because their jump height's not that great, and her airspeed's so bad that, like, I have to swing at side B to deal with that if I'm, like, even kind of close to him. But trying to outswing side B is so scary because you might grab you, get the armor, and then suddenly you get side B by Incineroar. So that was really hard to deal with. I know especially on Incineroar, a lot of my Nair stuff didn't work. I was actually dropping a good amount of my Nair conversions. Like, one of Byleth's best things is that she can do short hop Nair, and there's a hitbox, like, rising and falling, so you just have a consistent hitbox coming out, and a 0% combo to, like, forward tilt, dash attack, depending on where they get knocked away and your reactions. I kept dropping that because it's very easy to, like, miss time and, like, do the forward, like, forward input the C-stick too fast and then get forward tilt instead of dash forward dash attack. And if you're too late, you don't get the dash attack, so it's, like, a very specific timing. Yeah, also, I think it matters, I'm not sure. I don't think it puts people in tumble at 0. But yeah, so I was dropping some small things. And I noticed, like, because of that, and it's Incineroar, I don't really get a chance to space side Bs. Like, I just am too close, and side B's so bad on block. Even at Tipper, it's, like, bad on block. But, like, it just felt so bad. And then, like, forward smash, can't use that. Oh, that move's pretty damn safe on Tipper versus most characters. But I don't have any room to throw out forward smash properly. And then finally, like, neutral B when it hits my shield. Since my attacks are so slow, it's hard to, like, block one hit of neutral B and then, like, jump aerial, like, punish it. Although, to be honest, I was a little bit afraid of that move. But, like, even when I, like, block it and try jumping away, my lack of airspeed means I would block one hit of the lariat, right, like the neutral B, try jumping away, and I'll get clipped by a second hit. It's like, I can't even, like, jump away from that on block. It's really just, like, excuse me? And then my lack of, you know, fast attacks means even trying to, like, whiff punish it is hard. Like, if you did it and it was, like, you took that roll distance and I wasn't ready for it, but I wouldn't, like, run into it either, it'd be hard to get a decent punish on, maybe, like, a dash attack, and that's it. So, yeah, it's just, like, it's too hard to find him up close, too hard to keep him out, and he can really just kind of jump at me, and I have to make really hard reads with, like, up airs, up tilts, or really good spacing to call it out. Whereas he kind of just gets to run at me and do Incineroar things, and it's so scary. And at the ledge, since I lack mobility, when I try doing ledge jump, her ledge jump is so bad. Like, she actually kept going with that, right? So I tried ledge jumping, and I just get chased down. Like, everyone would just back off of the ledge and say, alright, you can do like side B mix-ups, ledge shot fair, all these things. But if I just give you some distance, you kind of can't get the ledge because I cover roll. If you do regular get up, you don't have mobility to like get out of the corner. You don't have hitboxes and like frame data to like really threaten while you're in the corner. You know, I'm like where the spot my hair looks. And then like if I try jumping, they just back off, catch my landing because I can't really go anywhere with my jump. Even if I burn my double jump, I don't really go places with it. So this is actually really annoying me. I don't know why. Whatever. So yeah. And that was just a problem versus Cinnabar, who down tilts kind of forces ledge options. And you're supposed to kind of like jump away from him, otherwise like ground and ledge options suck, but I can't really do that. So I lost that matchup. It was 2-1, but he SD'd game 2 on PS2 and he was up like, I was like at 90, he's at 30, he's off stage. I was looking for a down air, and I did actually spike him one of the games with down air at like 40 and kill him. I actually got a few spikes this entire tournament that was like really nice, because like if you get to like the 2 frame with down air, it's like a 20-ish frame move, something like that. But if you hit someone with like any percentage, it's dead. And it goes through a stage, so it's really just a timing thing. The positioning of it's pretty easy. I think I might have also cheesed him with a forward smash. I cheesed like everyone with forward smash. Catch a regular get up with that move, they're dead at 40. And it's actually so reliable because you like go dash to ledge, dash back, and people immediately want to get up or do something. And it catches rolls pretty well also, so like they have to jump for a set. After that, so I lost that. And then I fought a snake player. Oh, that came out. Sensei, that's what it was. I played with friendlies and I was beating my friendlies. So I played in a tournament. I noticed that since Snake's recovery off stage is so slow, I can actually go off stage and really chase him with back air and forward air. Like, I felt very powerful when he's off stage and I'm like, alright, you have to cipher, I can hit you with back air and forward air and break you out of cipher. I can down air if you go low. If you go high, I can catch your landings with up air because you're so slow that like, you can't really evade my landing traps. So that felt really doable, and then I could actually use my destroyers to basically throw hitboxes out when he has grenades. So like, I can basically blow up his grenades on him, and that was very nice. And my arrow was also pretty good. Surprisingly, he tries pulling out a grenade and like cooking it to just pressure him to do something. And then since the character's slow, but isn't exactly the best at boxing, I was actually able to keep him out pretty well with like fair nair. Fair bear. He had a lot of trouble punching, like just run up nair, cross up nair, or shooting nair. Nair in general is a really good move, especially because it has a landing hitbox people don't realize. And the matchup felt pretty doable. Like, yeah, it felt just comfortable to play the matchup overall. I think I did cheese him out with like hit him off stage and to like re-decipher forward smash. Maybe that's someone else. But yeah, one thing that the snake player did do though is dash attack my landings. Like if I jump and I miss aerials, I should be getting dash attacked. And the snake player wasn't doing that. So that was a big benefit for me. And they just generally weren't playing close range enough. Because when Snake is at close range versus me, like I just dead up buttoned. Period. Like pretty much every character up buttons is Byleth up close, right? And Snake is no exception. So the only thing I have is Nair shield, which is nice to be fair, because it's a 6 frame startup Nair. And it's multi-hit, and people tend to drop shield at the wrong time, and I can like fast fall. Like I can mix up a lot with Nair. So Nair is really good at shield and really good pressure. And that was like my best thing up close. And it kind of got me out, pretty much carried me, to be honest, out of a lot of bad situations. But yeah, I don't know. That I think my opponent didn't play the matchup as well as they could have. Also, once again, the ledge, so hard to get off the ledge. All the grenades and explosions. One thing I do like is though, Nikita doesn't do anything to me. I'm off stage, he's throwing Nikita out, I'm just like, tether. You can't hit me. Like, you have to be so on point. And then I think even once I tether cancel to kind of like evade a Nikita. And like you can also side B a swing a Nikita. Like, it's really hard to edgeguard Byleth. I don't think anyone actually edgeguarded me. Between side B, tether cancels. Because like tether comes, you can like tether from high up above the stage and really low. So like there's so many angles to mix it up. And as long as you're holding the stage, not gonna be sent far enough off stage to get like edge guard aggressively. Like you'll be like holding the stage, get hit off stage, and be close enough to basically tether almost immediately, unless you're high percents. So like getting edge guard with Byleth really just isn't a thing. I don't think. Like I'm sure it's definitely doable, but it's really hard, and it's not how you beat Byleth. IMO. That was very nice. Next time I fought Vivi, the hero Lucario main, and I gave me one hero. I basically zero death him at the start of the match. I forgot what exactly happened. I just remember like spacing things. Hero's a slow character with like a sword, so his frame rate isn't great. His movement isn't great. So I'm actually able to kind of box him out really hard with my aerials and my forward tilt. The thing is, I'm forced to approach because of down B, obviously, and approaching isn't great for me. But since I have so much range, I'm able to kind of stop him from using down B, and he immediately gets the buffs and stuff going when he hits me. But yeah, I definitely cheese him out and kill him with like forward smash obscenely early. And then afterwards, I kind of just ran with the game. Like, it was actually a more simple matchup. It's just like oh no. Yeah, it's just getting close near the end, but it wasn't anything too insane. And then he went Lucario, and I actually cheesed him out. Like it's kind of the same thing though, where I can just box out Lucario. Character isn't that fast, doesn't have much range. Up close is annoying, but not too big of a deal because my Nair, my Disjoint's really nice. And like, I mean, what kind of like react to him getting close to me? Like if he's jumping, I could throw up air, up tilt, even forward tilt maybe, side B potentially. If he's using Aura Spheres, I can shoot an hour time to dissuade him from charging, make him shield, and then run at him. I can also just pressure him with my Fair, my Bear, my down tilt, my forward tilt. My forward tilt was such a key move. Like forward tilt, Fair, and Nair, I think are the 3 best moves in neutral. And then like, I started using down tilt more at this point of the tournament, realizing like I can down tilt in situations I'd forward tilt when I have a more hard read to get like the down tilt up air kill confirms, which helped a lot. It's come through a lot, like 100, 110, 120 with down tilt up air. And even some characters get hit holding ledge with down tilt, and in that case, it's weird actually. They like get stage spiked by it. I thought I could do like down tilt up air, but it doesn't work. You can like stage spike them, and like that's kind of cool. But yeah, so I think down smashed him at some point. And that was funny. He was at like 80 because he tried to up above and past me, but I was ledge trapping him. Because I threatened his recovery with down air, and I think I killed him once with the down air. Maybe it was a forward smash. I know I killed him with something with like some absurd move really early once. And at down smash, he died like 80. I was like, this guy kills early, so the Lucario is not a big deal. He very rarely gets the aura to work with. And I really don't care about his moveset. I was for a Mega Man player named Maverick Hunter. I can't believe I forgot about this. And honestly, something I noticed is that my player just got really tilted. Like something I realized when I was playing Maverick Hunter, and I fought him before Vivi actually, is that when you hit people with Byleth stuff, people get tilted because they'll die from forward smash extremely early. They'll like get outranged by stuff, they get punished for things. And like a character like Mega Man, when I'm getting zoned out by like the pellets, I don't care about the pellets. I have enough range to kind of contest pellets. I have enough range to like deal with like Leaf Shield to just jump over and punish. And at the ledge, I'm just outside Mega Man's threat range using forward smashes and back airs. So like playing the more like kind of longish mid-range game didn't work for me. And when I see my opponent getting tilted and dying to early stuff, I know I can cheese him out. And that's exactly right. I forward smashed him like a couple times at absurd percents. I back aired him at absurd percent. Like I got him with all the jank. I'd even get him with things like Nair, dash attack, catches jump like fair, and that's like 45 damage. And somebody's like kill percent, he's super spooked, right? People get really afraid versus characters. Characters zone Ganondorf. You put some damage on really quickly, and their kill percent's in a bad spot, and they're just like, I gotta guess, and I don't want to guess and die. And then they guess and they died. It's like, hey man. Looks so much better when I do this. I get distracted, I know. But yeah. Yeah, so it's a huge deal getting your opponent's head and just taking advantage of that. But I think my opponent got unnecessarily tilted. I don't think they knew the matchup, and that mattered a lot for me. Because I don't think Mega Man Byleth should have been as simple as I felt. All look at a kill is hard. Character like Mega Man just kind of keeps you out. You know, throws out safe projectiles, can punish things if they go for like decent reads. So like getting the kill is really hard. And even though I was like up really early, I almost lost the game. Because I just couldn't find an opening to finish it. I couldn't get an opening dash attack, forward tilt, get like a clean sweet spot fair or bear. Because I don't have a good way to deal with shields. I can grab people and do like down throw fair, but back throws and killing to absurd percents. And down throw fair is not really work at higher percents, but like got people with that a lot. They weren't air dodging, they just kind of took the down throw fair. So it was like a nice 20% every time I got it. And I noticed Byleth's grab range is pretty good. Like you can dash grab people and it goes pretty far. It's like an average frame to dash grab, but her standing grab is frame 6. This is weird. She has a frame 6 standing grab, frame 10 dash grab, I think it was, and frame 11 pivot grab. But they all have a lot of range. So it's like, I feel like she actually, it's weird. I'm not sure she wants to grab a lot. She has the ability to grab a lot because of the range of the frame data being good for the range. But then like she doesn't have much follow-ups after like low percents. And her throws herself doesn't do much damage. Back throw goes at absurdly high percents, like 150-ish on Fox, let's say, with 100 range on like FD. But that's still, that's a really high percent to kill someone at the back throw. Especially with the character like Byleth that goes early. But yeah, so getting the kill was really difficult versus just raw defensive play. And then finally, my last match of tournament was versus Lemon Tea, the Wolf player who used Fox on me. And honestly, that matchup just felt awful. Like, he just ran away and shot lasers, and I'm just like, I'll run at you, try to hit you, oh, shoot him in your burst range. So I got deal with the free laser pressure, and then when I get to you and like I'm kind of in your burst range, it's like, what do? Because like I have to take guesses, right? If I think he's gonna like dash me, I can forward tilt. If I do it too early, too late, I get dash attack. If he jumps over me, I get punished. If I think he's gonna jump me, I can do like a nair or an up air or an up tilt. But they can shoot lasers, so he can dash at me. He can just jump over me, not even like at me. He just jump me, double jump away. Now shoots more lasers, free damage, reset the situation. Side B is really punishable. Like he just can whiff punish that for free, and forward smash even. I can't even like. So some matchups I can use space forward smash at max range, and like on block goes unpunishable. Even on whiff it'd be hard to punish. Not versus Fox. So like I don't even have the threat of like forward smash if they do things, because Fox doesn't really press buttons at that range, and he's just gonna get punish things and then get big combos, and like I get hit and take a lot of damage sometimes, and I don't have a combo break tool or like good aerial drift or anything to escape the combos. I just take a lot of damage. I also miss a lot of techs, to be fair, so I died a little bit more to like miss tech up smash than I should have, I think. But and then landing is hard, just because it's Fox. You know, my landing lag and everything sucks. I feel like I had to outplay him like really hard to land every time. And the only thing I really got away with was at the ledge. He didn't realize his landing hitbox in there, so I kept doing ledge shot in there and hitting him with like the last hitbox in there and getting for the ledge. But when he blocked that and just punished me, I was just like, yeah. I couldn't roll really because he would just dash attack me. Like catch my legs with jump. Get up attack isn't gonna work really versus Fox just playing ledge shopping right. And it just felt very like the neutral felt really bad. And the disadvantage felt really bad. I couldn't use arrows because of reflector, so like I can't even like kind of condition him. He would just reflector, and I'd be like, all right, cool. I cancel the arrow now, and I'd move closer to you, but not much closer. And like if he called me out with like running at me and jumping at me when I charge an arrow, bad. My Ashio game is all right. Like 6 frame nairs multi-hit really helps Ashio. Like I want to view stress how good that nair was to deal with so much pressure. But yeah, it's like all I really had is hope he hits my shield with like something I can shield grab or nair. And then pray. I got a few edge guards on him because it's Fox. Oh, so this was loses finals, by the way, so this is best of 5. Like I got like a downer on him and killed him with like 30 in one stock. I forward smashed him for side being a little bit too high in another stock. There's a couple stocks I got him with like down tilt up air because he side B too high. But the down tilt doesn't hit low, it's a 2-frame of good recovery. And once he started facing his side B a little bit lower and started using up B's to recover instead of side B, it became a lot harder because he could like up B and like change like his angle, like right along the wall that my downer misses, right? Or up B high, I go for a downer, it just misses. And you can't really react to the up B angle with this character because like downer is like just too slow. So I have to really hard commit, meaning he got openings once he realized it to just kind of wait for my edge guard and go for it. Or just go for something where he realizes I'm not going for an edge guard yet, and he's in range to just do a burst option. And then ledge trapping him, I think I could ledge trap better though, to be fair. I realized I just need to like commit to forward tilts more. Because like forward tilt is definitely Byleth's best ledge trapping tool in my opinion. Especially in matchups where she won't just die if she misses it. But like anytime I miss a ledge trap, he got on stage, ran across stage, shot lasers, or you know, was in burst range wherever he wanted, I just have to play his entire neutral again. Only thing I really could have done is like maybe ran off stage to try nairing him. But as I mentioned, since people fall out of nair, or people get naired and land like behind Byleth, I don't want to like go off stage, risk nairing him, not only missing him being at the ledge, which sucked, but giving him on stage advantage by hitting him with nairs. And like hitting him with forward air and backer just wasn't going to happen. So like I couldn't really abuse his recovery without really good reads. And catching his landing, forget about it, he's just too fast. Like, I actually just can't, like, chase him. That's it. He just gets to land for free if you, like, get him immediately above me. Luckily, he was combo food for down tilt up air. However, he's such a fast fall down. I do nair at 0. Nair dash attack doesn't work. Because he gets a chance to tech the ground before I can do dash attack. And, like, that was, like, the only character I noticed to happen. But it was so annoying because that's, like, my main damage early percent is, like, nair dash attack. Because landing, like, fair dash attack, bear dash attack is not easy. And getting grabs is not easy. And down tilt is also like doesn't even combo 0%. So I had to get nair dash attack. And I couldn't, so I'd hit him with nair, get like by 12 damage and say, well, mix up game. And if I guess wrong, you can like dash attack me or grab me. And also since I don't have like fast options, you know, it's hard for me to like act that show quickly, so he can grab me a lot. And I'm just getting grabbed a lot. And every time I was like not shielding, I was getting hit by other stuff a lot, so shit. It's actually a problem. And, yeah, so I got third out of like 37 or so. I lost in my third match, but that was fourth round of bracket, 2-1. I basically 2-0'd everyone. I got 2-0'd Vivi, I 2-0'd Maverick Hunter, I 2-0'd Sensei, and then I lost game 5, last stock. I remember thinking to myself once I got the last stock, because I killed him like 80, the Fox player, Lemon Tea with like a downer at 80, because I read his dash attack, and I just said, I'm landing, I'm gonna get downer. I remember telling myself, if I get him off stage, I'm just gonna commit to like the dumbest, like, suicide kill, because I'm not gonna win the neutral over and over. I was like at 60 or so, I got hit once, so I take like 40 and be a kill percents. I just never got that chance. Because the character's so slow that I hit him off stage, and a lot of times he gets a side B for free. And that's the lead trap, and then like, yeah, no, the lead trapping. If you miss the lead trap with this character, you get punished versus fast characters like Fox. Just flat out, like, I miss forward smash or side B, I get punished. I think the only thing I could have worked on more is maybe looking for a bit more grabs. No one was making people afraid with my attacks. I think I also kind of resorted too much to using back air or ledge trap. I know I should forward tilt more. But like back air is like the safer thing to do because if they roll, I catch it, and if they jump, I might catch it. And if it's a regular gap, they have to show it. It's like it's safe. But I definitely resorted to too much back air. And even neutral, I use too much like back air and fair instead of spacing. Like forward tilt to be more confident with my movement and stuff. That's like the few things I know I could work on. But my kind of thoughts on the character after all this is they're not that good. I don't think they're awful. Like I wouldn't put them in like bottom tier, like bottom 10, you know, like Bayo level, but they seem very average. If I don't want to say even slightly lower, they seem very average. Like if you listen to this, I don't really have to explain all the strengths and weaknesses, but yeah, I don't really see anyone playing them. I'm not sure like what they would really counter pick, and I feel like they're a character that gets away with a lot of bullshit. I'm not even sure it's jank because I'm not sure how reliable it is with people in a matchup, but they make it away with a lot of jank right now that isn't going to work in the future. And it's a struggle. Every match it feels like uphill battle. The only thing I like is that I always am in my opponent's head of knowing I can kill them. But yeah, it just felt a bit too hard and it just felt very underwhelming. Which sucks because they're so much fun, but ultimate DLC, right? Unless your character's name is Joker or arguably Terry. They're fun, but a bit underwhelming. Alright, this is like a 30-minute video. This is a lot longer than I thought it'd be. So guys, peace out. And I hope this was a cool insight. I'm not playing this character anymore probably. I got my time with him, I got to experiment with him. Now it's time to test out this post-patch Zelda for a bit.